Hi class, today we are working on transitions again. This is page 213 for grammar, where we are talking about transitions in writing. What I love about this is that it's actually using some of the writing that we have done in our class. We have done narrative writing, informative writing, not so much. We've done a few little reports here and there, but not a lot of informative writing. And then we've got opinion writing. We've done persuasive writing, but not a ton of opinion writing. That's okay, we're going to get to it. But I love that it also mentions narrative writing. We have to use transitions in all of the writing that we do. From now until or through college, you will have to do opinion writing, informative writing, or narrative writing, and you will need to use transitions. So this is really good that you're learning this right now. Let's look at the box at the top. When we do opinion writing, we use transitions that link reasons and supporting details to the opinion. What that means is when we state our opinion, then we have to use transition words to kind of link our support sentences that go with our opinion that we mentioned. So some of those examples are, and I want you to take your highlighter or your pencil, and I want you to highlight these ones. I've got my highlighter right here. I'm getting ready. They are listed right here, and it starts with consequently, because, as a result, due to, furthermore, specifically, and first of all. When we are writing about our opinion, if I were to write a paper about my opinion as to what is the best candy bar, I would say something like, I believe that the best candy bar is a Skor bar. And then I could list reasons, and I would say specifically because English toffee is the best, and it has chocolate. But what I'm saying is that these examples would work when we are stating our opinion. So when we list our paragraphs, we would use these transitions when we are writing opinion writing. Okay, informative writing also uses specific transition words. Those ones are listed as well, and I would like you to highlight them. Here we go. They start right here. For example. So we've got for example, also, in fact, in addition to, in contrast, similarly, especially, and besides. Great transition words right there. In narrative writing, and we've used these ones, right? We've used these ones quite a bit. You should know these ones so good. The transition words that we use are first, at the beginning, next, then, later, finally. And you could probably think of a few more that they haven't listed on here. Let's take a look at the example that is listed here. And this is an informative text. I'm going to read right here. I want you to follow along with me. And the words that are bolded are the transition words. So you can see how they are used in an informational text. Sybil Luddington was different from many 18th century women. Although she took care of the house and children for her father, she could also ride a horse well. In addition, she was independent. For example, she didn't ask anyone to go with her on her ride. See how those transition words just mesh right in there and they make it really good writing. You are going to insert your own transition words to connect the ideas in the paragraph below. So it lists 1 and 2, but there's several in there, right? You can see there's 4 or 5 in number 1 and 4 in number 2. I want you to read through. In fact, I will read through this with some of you if you want to keep going. If you are done, you may pause and fill those in on your own. If you would like me to read through these with you, then keep listening. Okay, number 1. I don't know why I keep doing my eyebrows today. I don't know. It's weird. Number 1. I am going to write a report on Sybil Ludington. Blank, I will read the selection. Before she can give a report on the selection or on Sybil Ludington, I think first I need to read the book, right? So I would put first, I will read the selection. Let's keep going, and you can pause at any time. Remember, blank, I will check the internet and other books for more information. Blank, I will take notes on what I find. Blank, I will write my report. Blank, like this is the end, this is the last step, so something like finally, when it is done, I will hand it in. Or last, or let's see, we got a, Mrs. Norman, take a look. So blank, it is done, I will hand it in. Then when it is done, you might have to add another word in there, and that's okay too. Number 2, Sybil Ludington is a great role model for students. Blank, she is smart. Blank, she thought of taking a stick to knock on doors. Blank, she didn't have to waste time getting off her horse. So she knocked on the doors with her stick. And she used the stick so that she wouldn't have to get off her horse. She showed courage, blank, in the way she fearlessly rode through the rainy night. Okay, fill in all those blanks. I know you can do it, and you are using the words above.